now flex. The livest one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Time to bleed. This beautiful woman Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to make this a permanent thing. I don't know. Show the ladies some love this morning. Blue Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. And there's some things to unpack. And I would like some crowd participation. Because I was looking at this yesterday, and shout out to my brother 503 Lion. He did a really good video on this. That go subscribe to the Young Lion on all social media, Rumble in particular, and YouTube. And I know that these young ladies been going back and forth. Let's give it some more life. Shall we? For this roll call. Mr. Cheeks in the building. Rumble, salute. You already know what we're doing in 30 minutes. You already know. David Scott III. Joe in the building. Salute. Chandler Hudson. Stormy and Rumble. Bernard, Rumble. Miss Van Houder, good morning, man. And Rumble. Stormy in here with everything. Salute. G. McCall. Marcus Banks. A. Hardy, salute. H-Town in the building. Salute. Dal Anderson. Net Trick. Brooklyn Born. Sam Mack. E-Block. Over there on Rumble. Style Boxing. A. Hardy. You'll see a link at the top. That's for my Rumble. In 30 minutes, we're going to migrate over to Rumble because Miguel, pillow biter that he is, don't deserve all of our talents. Omega Alpha. Yeah, exactly. I was looking at this and I said, wait a minute. A, B, C, D. Hit me. It's Alphabet City right here. Alphabet hit me. It makes sense. Or does it? I want to know what y'all think. Do you think right now, or do you think later, or what? What do we think? I want to hear what y'all have to say about this. This is easy as ABC to me. ABCD, me. Alycia Baumgardner versus Caroline Dubois. ABCD. Me, it makes sense. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, y'all. Sorry about that. I had to take that call. Steve Elder Mack in the building. Yep. Del Riv, Vince, Shalan over there on Rumble. Will St. Clair, my brother. Salute. Shaquilla. Salute, Queen. How are you? Freedom's March in the building. Vince. DJ's Big Dog. Enoch. What up? What up? What up? I don't know. We're going to talk about it. I don't know if she's ducking. Are we prepared to call Alycia a duck? She put out this video. She said some interesting things. K-Rod in the building. LPRN. Salute. Let's go, mate. It's good. Yeah. I appreciate that, Mr. Cheeks. I appreciate that. Y'all make sure y'all like and share the video on YouTube. Like and share and hype the video. And let's get these clowns for AdSense money and pimp them and take our real talents to Rumble. Captain America. When Captain America throws his mighty shield. How many of y'all remember that song? TZ Frank in the building. So let's talk about it. As y'all know, Caroline, I speak very highly of her. I don't do the best job talking about female boxers. Stormy does the best job. talking about the female boxers. Right now, Dubois has a name behind her, not because of her brother. I think pound for pound, she's better than her brother. She's better than her brother. And going with Soul, my brother, salute. I think she's made her own way. Now, Big G, salute. Enoch, my brother, salute. I think that she's made her own way. K-Rod, I like that, bro. I like that. That was dope. I like that. I saved it. K-Rod did a Mortal Kombat picture of of Oshaki Foster. That shit is dope. So I think Caroline Dubois is her own woman. She paved her own way. She had a very good win over the weekend. And who was there to support her? The GWOAT, which Alycia Baumgardner incidentally refers to her as her ops. Lone Star, salute, brother. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt, Steve L. Y'all are more hip to it than I am. That's why I'm asking for some assistance this morning. I don't know everything. Main biker, salute. But this caught my eye for various reasons. I like Caroline Dubois. I don't want to get into her family dynamic. You know what I mean? I don't want that to overshadow or be a part of the marketing with this fight right here. But 704, my brother, salute. Exactly. Y'all get y'all notifications for Rumble. I appreciate that. Dill Spoolie, my brother, what's good? David Scott, what's good? Well, D Scott, I'm sorry. What's going on? And I think she has a very interesting story. I see the work. You know what I'm saying? I always talk about all I see is the work. I see the work. Same thing with Alycia. I see the work. But she had a very, very strong response. And there were some interesting things that was said. And we're going to play it. We're going to play it. Mello, what up? Yeah. Refresh my memory, K-Rod, or anyone who can. Weren't they beefing? Alycia and Clarissa Shields, weren't they beefing for a hot second? I want to say yeah. But Clarissa is, listen, I didn't meet Alycia, but I've been next to her, and she's like very tiny. You know, Clarissa, I met her a few times. When she put on heels, she like 6 feet tall, bro. It's not even close. Name Biker says they were beefing. I thought so. Easy Frank said they were beefing. Yeah, I thought so. But that no. That's a whole heavyweight versus a welterweight, bro. I mean, seriously. Seriously. It'd be like a prime David Tua versus a prime Zab Judah. You hear what I just said? I mean, we love Zab, but come on, bro. A prime Zab is nice, but it's David Tua, bro. Yeah, they I think they don't like each other. But in this video I'm about to play, when she said, you know, you over there with my ops, I was thinking, I'm like, damn, she mean Clarissa? Nate Biker says Alicia's listed at 5'6". Bro, nah. No, not when I stood next to her. She's short, bro. She's like about 5'3", 5'4", bro. She was very little. Maybe I was bugging. I like literally saw the top of her head. Not doing what most of y'all dirty motherfuckers want her to be doing. And I get it. But chill. I'm like, man, she little. Matter of fact, I didn't even know that was her until I looked at her again. I said, oh, that's Alycia Baumgardner. She's like really tiny. She's very tiny. And I've been next to Clarissa on a few occasions. She put on heels. She's 6 feet tall, bro. Whoever would sanction that fight would need to be put in jail, bro. It's bad. So, I'm thinking. See, at first, I'm like, why not Caroline Dubois versus Alycia Baumgardner? And then I was like, they're separated by one weight class. And then I was like, catch weight? And then when I thought about it, Alycia, I follow her on the gram, and she had this to say. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm no expert at this realm. Do you agree with it? Do you not agree with it? I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna play this.
That shit didn't move me. That shit motivated me to go work out because this is who y'all comparing me to. This is who y'all want me to fight. Please stop. Please stop with that. It's not even that. Caroline is not on my level. I never duck no smoke from nobody. She's not the biggest fight to make next. I know who I want, and I've been very vocal about who I want. I got my fight April 17th, and then I'm going to be...
Coach in the building, educate me. So she's talking about, basically she has her egalitarian salute. She has her plans lined up. She's basically saying she's going to clean up her division. I respect it. I'm not ready to call her a duck. Y'all could disagree. I'm no expert in this field, but I wanted to address it because to me, when they do lock horns, it's a big fight, and we need to do everything we can to promote it. Is this duck talk? Y'all let me know if this is duck talk. Again, I'm no expert here. Right? When it comes to this, I'll be the first to admit it. Is it duck talk? Because she's at 130, Caroline's at 35. She's talking about cleaning up everything she got going on at 30 before she go to 30, 35. But in this interview, if you didn't see it, she did say she beat her ass. She did say that. Toledo Trice says nobody wants to see Alycia try to get a Katie Taylor or Amanda Serrano fight. Interesting. I mean, y'all respond to that. Because on one hand, I'm with her trying to clean up what she got going on, but she did say, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it. Oh, this is interesting. Coach says, well, Jake Paul was just seen telling Caroline that they would make the fight happen. She ducking because at the press conference, she told Caroline to go win something first. You know what? She did. I did see that. K-Rod says she need to go to 35 and fight him. Well, listen to what she says, though. Listen to what she says.
Fighting again this year, and it's not Caroline. She's not the big fight to make. When we talk about making big fights, when we talk about main event, when we talk about putting people in seats, here, it ain't her.
Is she telling the truth, y'all? Let's be clear. Alycia Baumgardner, she could fight. She's turned her heads because she could fight. And, I guess she a cutie, I guess, I get it. I already told y'all, not my cup of tea, because I grew up around a million women that look like this. From junior high school all the way through college. I live in the Bronx. This, whether they're light-skinned black or Dominican or Puerto Rican, I've seen this all day. So I'm not like moved, but I get it. Depending on where some of y'all from, I get it. But I guess she pretty and all, and she turned heads and she could scrap. So there's Delano. What up, brother? So I guess there's she got motion. I get it. But I'm asking y'all because she's talking about cleaning up her side. But her bark is real big because she does say she'll beat Caroline ass. She does say that. So Delano comes in with his Gary Anton Protection Agency seal. He says, "Good morning, Drew, but if that's not a duck, then Gary Anton Russell didn't duck Shakur the other day, yesterday, when he said he was going to do the same thing." No, absolutely not. You know why? Because in this very video, you see, you spoke too soon, young man. In this very video, you're going to hear Alycia say she'll beat Caroline's ass. You're going to hear her say it. You just heard her say, that's not a big fight here. Guess what? Gary Anton was talking real big about Devin. What he'll do. Did he do it? Did he contact Bill? Did he jump in his DMs? Did he say, hey, I run it? Did he do? He even do what Richardson Hitchens did. And Richardson, salute. And Richardson Hitchens said all that after he beat up Devin's leftovers. And then the next day got on the boxing. Oh, I'm sorry. He said all of that after he beat Devin's leftovers. And George Kambosos, who beat Teofimo Lopez, got in the ring, buck danced with Teofimo Lopez, and then got on that show and did what? Oh, no, I was just fucking around. That's what he did. Gary Anton didn't even do that. Oh, no, I don't think the steroids is why Ryan Garcia beat Devin. I don't think the drugs mattered. That's all he did. And now when they ask him about Shakur, who just got to 140, he just wants to kowtow and get on his knees. And that's why I said all these cats, including Gary Anton Russell, are in the same group chat. I bet you if we look really hard, we'll find a group chat. You'll see Richardson Hitchens in it. You see Ryan, Tio, Shakur, Keyshawn. All of those guys in the same group chat, brother. All of them. Gary Anton never said, hey, man, I'm actively pursuing a fight. When you said Shakur, nah, chill, stay loyal to the group chat. Thomas, what up? Stay loyal to the group chat. Our job is to talk shit about Devin, build our name up, and not fight him, which is what Gary Anton's doing. You know what he should have did, Delano? You know what he should have did? Yo, Corey, you're my man, but 140 is my spot. You got to go packing back down south to 35, bro. You too small. Love you, bro, but you come over here, you got to get this work. He ain't even do that. He kowtowed to Shakur. Yo, I'm still learning. I want to pick up some belts. And so he's scared of Shakur. That's what he said. John Champ, salute. That's what he said. He ducked Shakur. He ducked him. And Shakur said, I'm going to 35 anyway. That's what he said. I'm really a 135 pounder. These niggas, those dudes in the group chat, check my live. When I said they're all in the same group chat, those dudes in the group chat, they can't fuck with Devin. Please, we're not talking about Devin this morning. We're not talking about that nappy-headed, big-lip nigga, Gary Anton Russell. And besides, let me be very clear. Gary Anton Russell doesn't deserve a fight with Devin Haney. Because A, Devin will beat his ass. B, Devin will beat his ass. C, forget that coon. Forget the big lip monkey coon food. Or that nappy hair and those African features and use a coon. How dare you? And you had a father in your life. How dare you? How dare you? What's wrong with you? I'm not even worried about what's wrong with these niggas. Delano. Love Gary Russell all you want, but I don't want him in the ring with Devin Haney because he didn't do shit to deserve it. Devin came through 35, no smoke. 40, no smoke. Now he's at 47. Why are you talking to me about Devin Haney? Tell your man Gary Russell to do something. Clean up 40. stop blowing Shakur. They're all in the same group chat. I already did a live on it. Delano, please stop bringing up this guy, man. I will time you out for the rest of the day. Stop talking about this dude. Alycia, and you're going to hear it in a second, says she will fuck Caroline up. She said that. She's going to say it. I'm playing it. So she has more nuts than Gary Russell does. He got those strong male features for nothing. Monkey. He's just a monkey. Ask Michael Buffer. Is he a monkey or not?
Monkey!
Now, let's talk about the queens here. Let's talk about the queens. We're not talking about bitch-ass niggas. We're talking about the queens here. Tay, good morning. Because Alycia talking big. She just saying, I want to, Rod Neal, salute. She's saying, I want to get it popping here. My brother Thomas says, Clarissa was in the same situation and was caught lying. Hey, man. That's why I'm asking y'all for clarity. I'm asking y'all for clarity. You like how I did that, right, Tay? A, B, C, D. I like the fight. Alycia says she likes to fight, but she's at 30. She's saying, the last thing she said was, hey, this ain't the big fight yet. Is that true?
And like I said again, nobody's ducking nobody. I don't care to beat her ass. I'll put her in the dirt for y'all if that's what you want.
Hey. You hear it? Coach says Alycia versus Caroline is the co-main of Shields versus Shadisha Green will be the biggest selling female boxing event ever. This woman says she would go to 147 for Shields, so F that, run it. You know what? She did say that. She did say that. She did say that, and she backed out. She did say that. Thomas says Shields don't want to fight Shadisha. She keeps making excuses. Whoa, we got some things we need to press here, y'all. We got some things we need to press here. I see two fights that I see two fights. JC in the building. Yo, listen, sidebar. Go subscribe to JC. You know what? How about this, y'all? How about this? I'm telling y'all right now. Do me a favor. This is part 2. Click that link and save it. That's JC telling a story about heroes and vampires. Who's in that picture? Copper, salute. Go follow JC. He tells some great stories. There's a whole genre on YouTube, people telling stories. I didn't know that. Go follow JC, storyteller. Click the name, go follow him, and look at that story right there. Who's that? My guy. Salute, Jay. Prisma says she's not telling the truth. Yeah, y'all gotta educate me. Y'all gotta educate me. But I know Shadisha Green, and I know that she's been wanting that fight. Thomas is crazy how Shields wants to drop to 160 to fight Price, but don't want to fight Shadisha after she told Shadisha if she beat Marshall, it would be next. Ladies and gentlemen, we got action. We got action. Oh, I know y'all in the future, Disha. I know that. That I know. Hey, main biker, that is me. And that's part 2. Go to the channel and look at part 1. I was bugging. I said, yo, how'd you do that? It's me. That's crazy. Thank you, Snoop. JC, anytime, bro. Anytime, bro. My brother Jose says, Drew, Zay Dubois, 29 years old, tried to stab his own brother in the gas station. No, oh shit. Jesus. We messed up. Cha Champ says, I think CD can get AB. It won't be easy as AB thinks. I'm pulling for AB, but I will not be surprised if CD knock AB down or even worse out. We got action. We got action, y'all. So what we finna do, man? I like the Green and Shields fight, and I like this fight too. You already know. USA versus UK. You know, Alycia got some action behind her. Caroline Dubois putting in the work. What we doing? Brother Rod Neal in that super chat salute. He says, after T-Rex beat up Green and take away the right hand, we'll be back to square one and say she hasn't beat anyone yet. Skills gap is too wide. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to bet against Clarissa. It's hard. It's hard. But you know what I'm going to say. Run it. Omega says Alycia was on TMZ saying that too. Wow. It's hard to bet against Clarissa. So I agree with Rod. It's hard to bet against her. But you know what I'm going to say? Run it. Run it. I want y'all to think about something. Always keep this in mind. Roy Jones Jr. could have retired after he beat John Ruiz. There was nothing left for him to do. I'm not talking about what was in his bank account. We don't know what was going on. But as far as boxing was concerned, he went from 160. Matter of fact, y'all know he had one fight at 47? I think he had one. That was way back. I think it might have been his first pro fight at 147. It may have been. I could be wrong. Look it up. But he went from 160 all the way to heavyweight. All the way to heavyweight. You know what I mean? He could have retired right there. And y'all remember how Antonio Tarver was like stalking him? He showed up at the post-fight and talked Roy into that fight. Now, Roy could have ignored him. Now, I want y'all to think about this now. Now, I said this before. Roy could have ignored him and said, man, please. Didn't Eric Harden knock you out or something? I forgot. Somebody knocked somebody that Roy, I want to say it was Eric Harden. Stopped Antonio Tarver. He could have led with that. Man, I beat up dude that beat him up. Man, get out of here. I just beat a whole heavyweight. He ain't got nothing for me. I left 75 to do this. It made this look easy. Man, I'm retired. And we would have believed it. Nobody would have knew who Antonio Tarver was. Nobody would, you know what? We'd have knew who he was, but nobody would have cared. He'd have been running around talking about, I would have beat him. I would have beat him. And we would have been like, there's a chance, but I don't think so. Look what Roy did all through 75. And you got stopped by this guy. And he went up and beat up a whole heavyweight. Nah, Roy was Superman. And that question in our minds would have been answered. But Roy went down and fought him twice and fought him 3 times. Look what happened. So we will never know. That's why I always say, unless this fighters are retiring and not like, run it. Just run it. That's all I ever said about all these other clowns. Tank beats everybody. Take over everybody. Good. That's how you feel. You can feel that way. But run it. Run it so we could be sure. Run it. We might never know. I got Devin over everybody from 35 to 47. But to be sure, run it. You see? See how that works? Run it. I'm not saying, oh no, he don't do this, he don't do that. Yo, when these dudes are chimping out like Gary Anton, now I don't want you in the ring. And see, the thing is, that's how I feel. But Devin don't fight that dude. I'm just saying, run it. But since y'all playing the race card and being a bunch of coons, now I'm like, y'all, you don't deserve no payday. I don't want to see you get paid off of Devin. I want to see you beat him. If Gary Russell want to fight him for free, run that. Give your proceeds to handicapped children like that faggot that brought his ass in here the other day with the picture of his autistic nephew. Then get mad. Man, everybody catching bullets and they ain't strays. I'm aiming. At this time, I need all of y'all to go to Rumble right now. So the gloves will come off. Go to Rumble right now. Click the link, go to Rumble right now.